All right, hi, this is Attica and welcome to part 13 of Railway Empire 2, Journey to the East. So, part 13. So in 12, we worked on this. We worked on getting Greece to grow. And we're doing a pretty good job here. We've got Podgorica, Tirana, and Sko all with double-tick growth. And Thessaloniki is not growing tall, and it's so much. It gets kind of away from the loop. These are nice and close to each other. This one's away. It's taken a while to get stuff over here to make it grow. In fact, I don't even know if we're doing a reasonable job. 57%. That's not bad. Now, what we could do to help it along, there's wood here. There's grapes here. We could plug a couple of specialties in here, run some stuff in there to get some stuff going. I think the biggest problem really is our meat source is way over here. This is kind of a weird one. We've got a 4-city cluster with no meat in it. And meat is so critical in this particular supply chain because early on, it is the only manufactured good they require. So it's a very important thing to have in your system, but there just isn't any close by. We might think about helping them out. We've got meat over here. Constantinople's going to have a business opportunity shortly, and Corlu has one right now. So let's get that straightened out. We don't have cloth in our system, and we have wool right over here. So why don't we get Corlu? Where are we running this wool? Okay, I'm a little confused by what's going on here. Let's see. Where are you going? To Constantinople. Oh, that must be. Oh, that's for the rugs, I assume. Yeah. We got this coming in there. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reloading after a little break, and I got to try to figure out what in the world's going on. All right, so we've got wool going to Constantinople to support the carpets. So let's put. I think this a weaving mill would be an obvious choice to put in here. It's something needed. Either needed or going to be soon needed by all the cities in the cluster. And then we can look at it as they're each going to need like one just in general. And Constantinople, I'm seeing clothing going in Constantinople next, which is going to have probably need about 3. We're probably going to need like about a 5 for this weaving mill, and I would like to have it being productive right off the bat. And our ceremony's pretty good right now, and we're making decent, 1.7 million balance. That's like net profit. If you take out all your costs and interest and everything, we're clearing 1.8 million a week. So we're doing okay. So let's get this thing up to like a 5-ish. 8, is that overkill? Yeah, sure it is. Go for it. All right, so we want 8 wool. So down here, we'd like this guy to, we either want to buy this. Let's buy this. That's a lot. I want to try something. I had a comment conversation with Matt, and he was talking about, he restarted this, and that particular time that industry slot way back in Vienna was open, that original one. He put something there, a bakery in there right away, and he said that the bakery was like $500,000, and his company, or whatever it cost, his company value went up like twice that from this. So let's just try something here. And I realize we'll do it on pause, so we won't be doing any more calculation or any more revenue coming in, because we're just making a lot of money now. 345.1 million is our company value. So let's spend 345.1. Let's spend 4.4 million and get this. So if we buy this, if it's just 1-to-1, we would think our company value would be $349, right? So we're going to buy that. And then we're going to look at our company value. And we're going to I do have to let it run for let it recalc. Okay. Shoot. I don't think it's going to calculate fast enough for me to be able to tell this, because we get all this other income coming in. Oh well. What did we say? We pushed it up to 8, didn't we? 4, 8. There we go. Now it's a level 3. We want an 8 frequency. We want a new line actually coming out. We'll give it its own shunt line because it's probably going to have a bunch of trains on it. Give it a nice long run up to here. And Steve made a comment that I probably need to get back to my mantra on track laying, because I'm getting noticeably sloppy in terms of missing signals. Like look at this. Look at this. There's no signals on that. Right here. Who is this guy? He needs to watch some of those Attican videos and learn how to play. Let's see. I'm just going to scan from up high. The good thing about these ugly signals with all the colors is it does kind of make it stand out where you're missing. Like, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Who is this guy? He sucks. Of course, I'm not telling you anything you didn't already know. Okay. That looks like everything. I will say they are easier to spot from up high with all those colors going on. It does make it a lot easier to see. How about up in here? Did we miss anything? No. Oh yeah. Look at that. Here's a whole section. Okay. All right. I think everything should work a little bit better now. I would hope. All right. Let's see. Now, where were we? Oh, I was saying we need to get back into that mantra of figure out your connection points, station or track. Lay your track. Make sure you got switches at both ends. You do when you have an intersection. We have point-to-point connection here, which gives us an intersection. Lay your, put down your signals and make sure that you have supplies. We have supplies up there. That'll work just fine. Yeah, okay. So we want a new line here coming out of track 2, and I want to first make sure this one is coming out of track 1 and told to come out of track 1, right? We don't want to default there. We want to explicitly say you always go to track 1, platform 1. And now we want wool to go to core loop, and we want it to come out of track 2 and run full. We want a frequency of 8, so we're going to run this Taft valve for 8. We got a 15, and 8 would be a 7, so we're going to need 3 trains to make sure that works. And that error message says, you can't actually, they don't need wool, but that's not true, of course. We've been on pause and we have put an industry here. It just hasn't figured that out yet. Once it does, we should see a train pop out of here. There, a good quarter. Let's just see, quarter over quarter. Freight went up slightly. Passengers went up 1.1 million. Luxury passengers suck. Mail went up 3.5 million. Production went up slightly. So our revenue went up about 5 million. Our expenses only went up a couple 100,000. So yeah, that's a very, very good quarter. And we managed to lay a lot of expensive track, get a lot of locomotives, do a lot of factory buying or upgrading, a lot of construction. So very good quarter, very good quarter. Our stockholders would be pleased, except I own everything. So I'm pleased. Okay. All right, so now we've got wool headed here. We've already got our lines running between the cities that wool should start moving around. We've got a business opening in Constantinople, and we will place clothing in Constantinople. We'll put it over here next to the Hagia Sophia. All right, and then we'll think about, we would want it probably at a level 3 eventually. Doesn't have to be right now. But I don't mean level 3, I mean producing 3, which happens to be, a level 3 there. And we'll overkill it. And we'll look at our we're making 8 here. And we haven't even grown enough to need it yet, but we will. Now, I don't understand why this only needs 0.9. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's got to be... Yeah, it says it needs 0.9. This for the cloth. Let's let this run for a minute or a few seconds. All right. And pause and look at this again. 4.9, that's better. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got it about right. Yeah, 7 was a good guess. We did 8 because that was the next available amount. Breakdown maintenance. Where are you? Thessalonica to Constantinople. Okay. Let's see. Passengers. I think we're going to have to go knock down that restaurant, put in maintenance, then go find our offending train. It's going to hurt us on... I would let it run. Free drinks, we'll take it. Okay, let it heal itself for a bit. Probably should check on this to see where we are. These would both be fine. This would be fine. We've got two. Why don't we take these? In-service training, because that's where we spend the money on our personnel. And anything we buy at auction, we get a bigger discount. That's fine. Okay. Now, in fact, let's just go back. This is usually where I start. Let's start with the task. Okay, our Greece region is close. Another 30,000. We've got 3 of the cities growing nicely, so if they each grow 10,000 more, we'll be in good shape there. And we're getting close on this. And we're getting close on this. The furniture... So it really comes down to... let me see. Have we connected everybody? I really am trying to remember where I was from last time. That's not it looks like we have a connection to everybody, right? So that's good. Now, growth-wise, we've got good growth going on here. We've got some growth going on in this little 2-city cluster here, Plough and Sofia. We're not getting anything out of the Bucharest deal. We seem to have peaked out on it. It's at 113,000 in Bucharest itself. Karna isn't growing. Yeah, as they get bigger, of course, you either have to pay a lot of attention to them, or they're just going to stall out because you're not getting enough stuff in there. It's manufactured goods. That's always the problem. Now cheese is a little slow. That should be okay. A ton of cheese here, which tells me we're not delivering it fast enough. Let's just do a quick check of that. They're not getting it. They are. They are not. Okay, so that's they are. So we really are not delivering enough cheese. And I think we're taking it probably to. Are we taking it just to the warehouse? Well, we're taking it to Nice as a special deal, and we're just taking it to the warehouse, and we're not taking enough. That's a fact, Jack. So, okay, sorry. Have to go back and remember what kind of frequency we wanted. We wanted 1, 2, 3, 4 plus. We want it to be better than a 4 in a frequency, which would be like an 11. If we look at that line going to Bucharest, it is a third. It's almost good enough. So let's give it another train, and that should just immediately fill up and go. And where are they going? Bucharest, Varna. There's Varna, Rus, Craiova. Yeah. We just our frequency was just too low, and
it is done.
Okay, what finished?
Think that across all those different countries and cultures, people would support me in realizing my dream. Now people can finally travel between Vienna and Constantinople without interruption, while dining and sleeping in our rolling hotels.
Okay, that sounds like we finished that luxury train deal. And yes, that's what happened. So let's go look at that line and see if it's worth keeping. I think I know the answer. I think we all know the answer. Okay, plow, we have from here. Plow to Constantinople is losing money. All right. So it has 5 trains on it. Why don't we knock it down to 4 and make it an express train? Give it both of those, and it can do mail and everything else. Right? And then I think it'll go from losing money to making really good money. Plus, it'll open up more of these cities all these other lines. Oh, here's a business. All these other lines will send more passengers because they can go all the way down here to a big city. And I don't know if that Hagia Sophia increases traffic or not, but if we let this run, it gets service, and then there we go. Take some stuff back and start making money instead of losing money. In fact, I wanted to check. 7% is not perfect, but it's bearable. Okay. Where are we? 2.3. Yeah, we're closing in on this. We're closing in on this. We're closing in on this. 21 furniture. Would love to see. I think we can pump up. Yeah. Plow has grown. I think we can make our furniture industry another level. Yeah, we can. Which will make the furniture more quickly. And if that is the case, then we've got our... and Nice has actually hit its limit. Good. Well, not good, but we can put a university in there and let it keep growing. That'll be great. It's at 100,000. It can keep going for us, and Nice is doing well because remember we put all those raw materials directly to Nice, and plus the city-to-city lines, right? So plus coming out of the warehouse and all that. So Nice is well, it's still it's just barely growing, but it is. And again, it comes down to all these manufactured goods. Where are they coming from? Are you getting them in? That kind of stuff. So that's sawmill. How big is it? So level 3 produces 8 a week. And down here we only need 3. So I think we're probably okay on that. As I recall, we have if I can find the station, we have a dedicated, well, not totally dedicated, but we have a line that goes to plow that prioritizes the planks. Yes, we've got 2 trains, 28 days. 14. Let's just add a train. Okay. There we go. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Get some more planks headed there. And then here, to keep this growing, what could we do to keep this growing? We could do, well, they're not getting any olives. Why is that? Why would that be? Are we not giving them olives? That rings a bell. I think the olives are so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? And yes, that was a little Carole King. If for those of you who are ancient like me. Let's see. We've got olives there if we wanted to get them over there, but my word. Can be done, but I'm not sure it's worth it at this point. If we can keep Sophia growing. Oh, let's go ahead and put a university in so we don't miss that opportunity or have it stall out on us. And we do lose the growth of the immigration office, but I may not be back here to pay attention to it when the time comes. So, clothing. It's got a lot of cloth. It could use clothing. Why don't we just put... Yeah, why don't we just put clothing here? Yeah, that'd be fine. And that'll just give it one more thing. It'll make some money, and that'll be nice. Factories, clothing here, and then one here, and maybe there. We could bump it up to like a level 3 or a producing 3. Fashion industry, and I have to do 4. Okay. I'd like to have 4 cloth. Now the cloth, it's getting cloth. Where is it getting cloth? Cloth. I don't know how is it getting cloth? And they're not getting any. Oh, and that's clothing over there. Doggone it. I don't care. Cloth. Okay, cloth comes over here from Craiova. Why don't we... Let's set up a line that runs to Sophia like that. Yeah, that looks fine. And we're going to say, well, we're going to make it a freight line. Priority cloth. Take whatever back. Run a couple of trains on that. Let's just see what happens here. Ooh, if I create a traffic jam here. I would say that this station right here could use some more track. Would be a pretty good guess. Really, that's all. I'm almost come to the conclusion that all freight stations, you should just build them as 4 platform as soon as you can. It just seems to be worth it. And a grid with 4 tracks seems to work just fine. There we go. Let's see. We're going to have to do a little blowing up here. Reset some trains. I don't want to remove the train line. I just want the trains to reset. If you delete the track, it will reset the. No. Let's get our 4 wide first. Takes about 3 miles. Well, a long 2 is what it really takes. That was okay. I was afraid we were not going to be able to make that curve, but we can. Slows down a bit, but that's okay at this point. Well, it's never great, but it's okay. We'll live with it. Okay. There we go. Now we've got cloth headed over here. They can make some clothes. Maybe some clothes can get down here. Now what's going on here? You're waiting. These all should be our, yeah, they are. That's fine. These are, we're probably, yeah, see, we actually have, love bumping that up, didn't necessarily help anything. Except maybe get furniture back here or something. Because the thing now is that Constantinople, if we look at its furniture, I'll bet it's got plenty. Yeah, see, it's got plenty. And it really won't take any more until it grows some more. So our furniture factory here is perfectly fine, and we didn't necessarily even need to bump it up like that, but no matter. 18 million. Let's close that bond. Quit paying that interest. Is there anything else we can do, or are we just about done? We're 21. We just need to grow Constantinople. This is going to take care of itself. 200,000 people. I think we need to do 2 things now. Just look at this and see what else can we give these guys to make them grow faster. And then we need to just keep any place we've got growth going. Oh, look at this. Thessaloniki is finally punching into our system. Hooray. Now, I wish... I think what we're going to do now is put a meat industry in Podgorica. Because, let's just look at meat. Let's just see... If Greece is getting meat 100%, 100%, 99%. Well, like I said, bringing it from here is working just great. Well, if that's true, then let's just look at what would be the next. How about wine? That should be good. 95, only 3% here. He's only making 2. Well, we're making 2 in 2 different places. So there should be plenty here, plenty here. We're getting it here, and for whatever reason, we're not getting it here. And do I see traffic jams? I think I do right here. So SCO is pretty busy. We probably would be, it would probably be a good thing if we had like if this freight line split off and had its own approach to go up there, so that the is that a good thing? Yeah, that would be a good thing. We can leave this because that way we can go the other way, but we can also build an approach like this that comes down. I mean, we could have it even, you know, it could go like that to get back into the main swing of things. And like this. And then if we could, oh, I got it as 4, so that's fine. Let's give it signals. Okay. Now, would anybody want to use that? Yes. The freight lines that want to go in there. I think that's going to help. See, we've got, yes, because some of these trains that are going this way, I think they're going to start coming in here now. Yeah, see that? They're automatically shifting over, and they'll get out faster and they'll go in faster. That's going to help traffic flow everywhere in through here. Oh, and do we have clothing in this set anywhere? Clothing. 0000. Nobody really needs it yet, but because our cloth is here, let's put clothing here. And we're going to be feeding 4 cities eventually, so I'm just going to go ahead and bump this up till it's producing 4. It's going to want 4 at this textile mill. Can we buy this? Yeah, we'll buy this. We'll bump this up to 4, 5, 6, to about a 7. So 8 will do. Okay. And then wool. We need to start feeding it wool from up here probably. And we'll buy that. This is one of those, good luck getting that down there, but I'm sure we can do it. Let's go, let's plan on going like this, I think. Yeah, okay. So let's just come off of here, line it up with the contour lines, and go like this. Trying to fall off this as fast as I can. There we go. And come in here. Okay, we will put another station here. Give it repairs, grab our track, and come in like that. Big slope right there. You could ask me if I care. I don't. Max speed. We might, a tunnel might help right here. It does. It makes it 7 million or 7 degrees. Build it. And then, yeah, we'll double track it. I know, completely unnecessary. We'll go like this, and then we'll come out. All right. Now, got intersections on both ends. Let's put some supplies along the way, maybe up here somewhere. Yep. Okay. And the demand we want for wool would be 2. Is that right? Okay, so here, and that doesn't seem right. I'll set the line up first. We'll put 2 trains on it, which means we're getting a frequency of about, what's that, 23, 24, 12, about that would meet a demand of 5. So what is our demand here, really? It says it's 2. Oh, I see. A lot of this hasn't kicked in yet. So it's 2 for the clothing industry, which, isn't even needed by anybody yet. So we're kind of anticipating clothing being something we want to ship around. All right, so we're getting some growth. Let's see. Oh, look at what dummy has failed to do. Put an immigration office in these. Goodness. It's always something, isn't it? We missing any? They have a university. Nice has a university now. Does Sophia have a university? It needs one because look at, or no. It has one. Okay, sorry. They have an immigration office. How about down here? Anybody? Here we go. We can put one in Eternade now. Oh, we've hit our limit here. Put a university in Constantinople to keep it growing. All right, now let's go back to the task list again. All right, this task is just almost done. And this one we're making it, we're getting there. Gaining and gaining. Okay, so I think I really do want to keep these. I'd like to keep you growing. How do we do that? What's your problem? Cattle is actually a problem? Really? They have a meat industry. They're not getting cattle. My. What are we going to do about that? Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Oh, we got one back here. All right, I'm just going to blow up some track. So we can make this 4. And this is not going to be pretty right here, but if it works, it's pretty enough. And it does. And this one, where did it come from? I think it came from here, didn't it? Yeah. Maintenance and dispatch. Okay, so I did all that because I want to run cattle into this. There's no excuse for a meat manufacturing city to not have cattle. That's a sin. You know, can we get across here? And what I'm doing here is just trying to fall off the mountain as fast as it will let us. Here we go. Let's see, where can we put this guy? Now let's just hug this ridge till we can find a place that we can hook in. Let's see. We probably need to work our way down as much as possible. However much it'll let us go down. Here we go. It doesn't like right here. It doesn't like right there. Okay. Now, demand for cattle is 3. So we want a line from here. Okay, I'm at a bit of a loss. I must have picked the wrong station. I must have picked this station. Because to have it keep going to turn around. So let's try this again. From here, yeah, from here to that station. There you go. That's better. Now this is a line where probably the higher tractive value would be useful. You know, running the freight line. We don't have really good freight trains in this set of trains, to be honest. 26 days, we want a 3, which is like a... yeah, put some trains on it and go. I want the message to get to this owner that you can sell more, so he'll level up. Okay, we got that growing, we got that growing, we got that growing. Constantinople's growing. These guys are growing nicely. Oh, industry opportunity, clothing, do maybe olive oil would be good, I think. I truly think it would. Why don't you make, well, let's just make sure. We could do our favorite, the planks. Don't we all love planks? Olive oil is pretty far down the line, but it would feed Constantinople, which would be a very, very good thing to do. I'm sure you need olive oil, don't you? You do. I mean, we could do paper would be a good one too. Let's do olive oil. Where's the olives coming from? They're back here. We can just add another train to go to Aderne. So let's put olive oil in Aderne. And it doesn't really even have to be that big just yet. I'm going to make it, nah, yeah, we'll make it a little bigger than it needs to be. A 2, so we would want the train that goes to Aderne. This guy here, its potential frequency is 19, which is actually fast enough. I think the thing that I'd like to do now, well, do we want to buy this? If we buy this for 10 million, then we could bump it up one. I think it'll bump itself up. It should. Well, let's just see what happens here. There, Aderne's taking off with one of its trains. This guy should get the message and say, you know, you could make more money. Now, what finished? Greece. We've grown Greece. We need another 150,000 people. That's a lot of people. We're at 29 here on the furniture. Okay, there's business opportunity here and here. So let's get the right things here so we can keep Greece growing, right? So what do you guys need? You got clothing. This is cloth and clothing. This is bread. This is wine. And unfortunately, this is wine. We probably, I mean, we could think about knocking down one of the wines and put something else in. That wouldn't be bad. Or even put meat in here. Getting meat. Cheese. Oh, my word. Let's just see what would be like Podgorica. What would they like to have next? Planks and carpets. Planks. There's wood here. Let's put planks in Tirana. Okay? Let's do that. We'll put a sawmill in Tirana. And we'll think of it as a level 4. It doesn't need to be that big yet. I mean, you know, producing 4 is what I mean. There we go. And we'll set up a delivery. We'll increase our capacity here. And then we'll go out here to this wood right here, and we'll buy it. And we'll go here without paying any attention to the topography, like a slightly stupid person, and we will hook in like that. Now there's already wood in the system, but I want this to be dedicated since we've got a sawmill that's going to demand a lot. Okay, and let's just give it its own supply tower. Give it maintenance. And from here to that freight station, run full. We're going to run a couple trains, whether we need them or not. So your demand for lumber says it's 0.9. Of course, that's wrong. So let it run for a second. And 5. We need a 5. Well, it's almost there now. Let's bump it up one level. So we need a 5, which would be about a 10 or 11 frequency. We are at about a 10. Yeah, we're good. The 2 trains should be doing very nicely. Keep that going. We'll build up planks and have them ready to go. More olives down here. We could put, well, let's just see. What's the next thing you're going to need? We've got this. Carpets. Got wool over there. That dyer's matter is way over. No. Up here. The dyer's matter up here. I don't think I want to mess with carpets. Okay, where were we? Business here. Let's see. I'd like something that could be, fairly easy to implement, because we are close, aren't we? Yeah, this for 150,000. Yeah, we need people. We need to keep this. We need some growth. We need to keep these guys happy, and right now we're doing great with them. So we need to keep growing Greece. Our grapes are lagging a little bit. Where do the grapes come into the system? Right here. I think we run them over here, don't we? Yeah. So this warehouse right here. Yeah, see, it's got some for the other cities. Let's go back to this. 72%, 100%, 100%, 86%. All right, so we need more grape delivery. There we go. Yeah, we did. We needed more grape delivery. And I think it's probably, these are like 40, 50,000 kind of sizes. In fact, smaller. In fact, here's a Immigration office opportunity. There we go. Still got to pick a business here. I can't seem to pick one. Let me go back here to Podgorica, which is the biggest of them, and just see what do you want next. We got this. We got this. Carpets, olive oil. All right, let's do the olive oil. Right here. Olive oil. Right there. Make it so it's producing like 4. Beautiful. It needs 4 grapes. There's grapes here. We're going to buy this. We're going to run a dedicated line to go up to SCO. Okay. We'll plug it in. Up here. Give it signals. Add a tower. And how busy. These aren't bad. All right, so we're going to run from here to here, running full, and we want a 4 frequencies, throw a couple of trains on it, and get grapes going up there. So we'll be making olive oil. It'll be ready whenever cities get big enough to take it in our cluster. See, we've got a lot of trains running here that still aren't carrying anything, but I'm okay with a little bit of that. Let's go look at Constantinople again and just see what's the next thing because we're barely growing them. It's just not good enough. All right. Wood is not coming in frequently enough. There's plenty here. That means we're just not sending it fast enough. We might have to think about, we could give it a better route too. We could go like this. We could go, come over here and join this line. Okay, and that's gonna, then we could bypass Corlu. Which is hard to do with the city limits, so let's do it like this. Let's go, you come off here. Let's do it like this. Let's just go right through Corlo. You come off like that. And you sink back in over here. That gives us a bypass of Corlu. We could even cut this off, but I'm not worried about that. Let's go here, trains to Constantinople, and let's add another freight train on that. Oh, wait. And let's change that line and have it go. Maybe it already was going there. Actually, I think it was. But now we can see it's got this more direct line. So that should be good. Run full. Freight. Oh, you know what? It didn't. It was already that way. It didn't change anything when I changed the target. It was going to. Okay, now we've got lots coming in there. I don't see a ton of cattle coming in. Okay, make sure we've got that. The grain is spotty as well. 4.6 seems low to me. Dyer's matter looks pretty good. Cheese is, wine's good. Bread, okay. All right, cloth, way down. All right, let's look at this. What's your problem? Our textile mills are supposed to be making 8. They're getting slightly spotty performance. We've got plenty. Are we shipping enough? We've actually got 3 trains running. 15 days. There should be plenty of trains. I think I'm going to make one more. I'm going to shorten this a little bit more. And I don't like that being there in the middle where everybody's hitting. So let's see if we can't spread that out a little bit. And get rid of this one right here. Too much stuff going on right there. Well, we got a achievement, 100 wagon loads of white nougat. I guess that's good. So there's 28. Oh. Let's, we've got it. We're not shipping it. Let's go Corlew to Constantinople with a freight train. And run a couple of trains on that and see if that doesn't move. There we go. Good grief. We're just not shipping the stuff over there. We had it. I'm fixing the wrong problem. Well, I'm fixing the part that wasn't a problem rather than the part that was. That's more like it. Okay, now. Okay, yeah, see the grain. The grain is too slow. Grain needs to be sped up. Actually, we're going to take this one over here, which was just such a logical place to do it anyway. We're going to go like this. And we're going to set up a line. Let's see, this is going to correlate, right? Yeah. Let's just give it its own shunt line. Into track 2. And run a train like this. Out of track 2, run full. 7 days, good. And let's just make sure we have plenty of grain in Constantinople. Okay, that problem solved. I think we've got the wood addressed. We've got the wool looks good. Honey. It's right here. Oh wait, there's some here. Where are we bringing honey into the system? Right here? Yeah. It's producing 2, and we need 1.8, 2. We need more than that, really. I'm going to set up a line. What does the traffic look like? This right here is very busy, but I think that's just because we put all those new trains on there, and I think that's an aberration. I think if we look later, that wouldn't be that bad. Let's go right here. And let's run honey into here. I don't want that. Okay, we've got honey coming, so that should solve the honey problem. We've got grain, we've got honey. This stuff here looks actually pretty good. Maybe cheese could be better. And how in the world could you be missing supplies? Well, I guess you could. Now, cheese delivery to Constantinople is this guy here. Should get service and load right up, yeah. And let's give it a buddy. Okay. That should help with cheese. Wine's good, bread's okay. I don't want that. These are good. We're not getting any planks now. How could that be? Didn't we put? I thought we put planks. I guess we did olive oil. We need planks in Constantinople. Look at that. We don't have enough planks going over there for the furniture, but I'll bet we have extra furniture. I bet you we do. Yeah. So we got plenty of furniture. That's not our problem. Our problem is just getting our good friend Constantinople to grow fast enough to take them. It needs to consume them. Yeah, see, he's waiting for goods for furniture, and there's plenty here to export. I know I'm beating that horse to death. We've talked about this before. Okay, where are we? Gaining ground, real close on the furniture. Next load will do it. In fact, to speed it up, I'm going to make this train here. Yeah, this line. I'm going to say don't take meat and take 4 because that's all we need to finish off the task. No reason to sit here and wait for 8 when we can take 4 and be done. Okay? Let's see. Planks, come back to that. Olive oil, we're now needing. Put a 3rd train on that. There we go. Okay. Make sure we're getting stuff over here. Research. I'd like to get that, so let's go price of new locomotives, and then we'll get the less maintenance requirements. And I apologize, this video is going to be a little bit long. Probably what we'll do is run it out till these are done, and then I'll maybe go offline to finish this, because it's just going to be a function of letting it run a little bit to get that task done. Especially if I can't keep these guys growing. Wood. Wood. Where are they? Up here. There's some slowdowns here because of the. This should be a 4. Up to 60, 73, 118. We're almost done with that task.
De Blowitz is simply in love with our luxury train. He goes into great detail about our beautiful tableware and sophisticated cuisine. After his report is published, the masses are going to flock to us and want to board our trains.
All right, so our 40 loads of furniture is now done, and I'm going to go back to that line. And have it run. It doesn't need as many trains, but I want it to run. It can go back to running full. Uh-oh. What's that? Private property. Oh, this is oil. Guess we need to research to get out to the oil.
Constantinople, the second Rome, the pearl by the Bosporus. Finally, our trains can contribute to the splendor of this city. It is as though every little town our Orient Express touches, they grow into bustling cities. And yes, I decided to rename our train to Orient Express. That sounds way better than Express de Lyon. People across the globe will know its name and associate it with exotic lands, comfortable beds, fast speeds, and fine dining. I could not have done it without your help, my friend. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Next up, an express line between France and Russia. But I suppose I will save that one for another time.
All right, so I think that, that finishes all of our tasks. And we got the one optional, and we're just 20,000 short on it. So there, let's go see how we're doing right now, and then we'll finish it off. All right, we got our chief executive. It's a hideous score. Let's see where we are right this minute, because we can gain another 12,000 by finishing off that one task. Oh wow, we're pathetic. I'm getting worse here. Well, here I am. I'm not too bad. If I'm in there with you guys, I don't feel too bad. So we got Guarded here, Blah Razor, Steely Door, Matt, Haji, Magistan, yours truly, Twilly, and Just PD. And then I can get another 12,000 and get up in here somewhere. I don't think I can catch Matt though. It's the only thing that matters, right? Okay, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, that really did only take a minute. Up to 634, which will be a little better, but not. Let's go look at our friends. Yeah, it didn't really even change anything, I don't think. So anyway, 91 out of 1236. 1% would be about 12. So we're like 93rd, 4th percentile, something like that. Pretty good. A decent job for first time through. Not great. A lot of signal problems. Shame on me. And also, this one is clearly, if you know what's coming, keep the city growth going, right? Keep that original cluster going. Grow it up quickly. In fact, probably could grow all 5 of those cities out through there, and those original 5 cities you get. Make sure we're growing them all. Basically, every time that you set up, the game just keeps telling you to go to a new region and grow something, and run a luxury line. Right? That's their basic formula right through this whole thing. And I think the lesson to learn for me is set up your growth and set it up so that it keeps right on growing, right? And just keep growing and growing and growing, getting bigger and bigger cities all the way down, all the way through as you work your way through this rather long scenario. Then you're in better shape to get everything done more quick. There is a limit to how fast you can go because you can't get into a region until you finish something else. But be that as it may, when you get on a new one, jump on it, set up city growth, make sure it stays growing, keep going back and tweaking your system so that you're getting city growth everywhere. And so this is really a city growth scenario. I'm not surprised Guarded did really well in it. He's a city growth guy. So, and these names are not surprising, right? These are the guys we see all the time. So you guys are doing great job, all of y'all. So I'll quit being hard on myself. I did a great job too, yeah. So great job here. I wish I could show more of you. I really do. I wish they'd fix it. See, it says 10 through 18, but it's the exact same people, right? We should be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We should be seeing 9 more of our friends, not the same guys. So that's a shame. I really wish they'd fix that. So anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought it was a really good scenario. I actually liked it better than I thought I was going to. It got better for me. And you can see our time bonus was not that great. So we were way too slow. But again, you got to know, if you know what's coming, different story. So there are several of these we could have gotten, done more quickly had we known exactly what was coming. But not to a great extent. But definitely could have done better. And I just got to say that, these guys that are getting 800s, wow, they're doing some outstanding playing. So congratulations to all these guys that are just nailing these things. All right, so hope you enjoyed that. I hope you saw something there that will help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.